Jamie Dimon is known as one of the most disciplined and steady leaders in modern business. Many people see the title of CEO and assume the journey was smooth. But leadership is rarely simple. It involves pressure, difficult choices, and constant learning. This video is not about celebrating success as luck. It is about understanding the mindset behind long-term leadership. Jamie Dimon's journey shows that growth comes from responsibility, patience, and strong fundamentals. Today, we will explore 10 rules inspired by his professional path, simple lessons that focus on leadership, learning, and resilience. These ideas are not shortcuts. They are reminders that progress often comes from consistent habits and clear thinking. Let's begin with the first rule. Every strong career begins with fundamentals. Jamie Dimon often emphasized understanding the basics before chasing complexity. Many people try to move quickly toward big titles or advanced strategies, but lasting growth usually starts with small, clear skills. Fundamentals mean understanding how systems work. It means reading deeply, asking questions, and respecting the details that others overlook. Early in his career, Dimon built a reputation not for flashy decisions, but for disciplined analysis. He learned how businesses operate at the ground level: costs, people, risks, and long-term structure. A key lesson here is patience. When you master fundamentals, you reduce confusion. You begin to see patterns that others miss. This applies not only to finance, but to any field. A designer studies principles of layout. A teacher studies how people learn. A leader studies human behavior and communication. Another important part of fundamentals is humility. You must accept that you do not know everything at the start. Many professionals fail because they rush into leadership without building a strong foundation. They rely on confidence instead of knowledge. Mentor-style thinking encourages slowing down. Instead of asking, "How fast can I grow?" ask, "What must I understand deeply?" This shift changes your focus from short-term recognition to long-term competence. Dimon's approach reminds us that preparation often happens quietly. The public only sees results years later, but behind those results are thousands of small lessons learned through careful work. Fundamentals also help during difficult times. When markets change or organizations face pressure, leaders who understand the basics can adapt calmly. They don't panic because they know how the structure works underneath the surface. For viewers, the takeaway is simple. Before chasing big goals, strengthen your core skills. Learn the rules of your field. Build discipline in how you think and analyze problems. Success often grows from steady preparation rather than sudden breakthroughs. Failure is a teacher, but only if you listen calmly. Jamie Dimon's career included setbacks, including moments where he had to rebuild professionally. Instead of reacting emotionally, he treated failure as information. Many people respond to mistakes with self-criticism or frustration, but leadership requires emotional balance. When something goes wrong, the first question should be, "What can this teach me?" Learning from failure does not mean ignoring consequences. It means separating the lesson from the emotion. Leaders who remain calm can analyze what happened, identify weaknesses, and improve systems. Dimon's mindset reflects accountability. He encouraged honest evaluation instead of blame. When teams focus on understanding errors rather than hiding them, organizations grow stronger. This rule applies to everyday life. A student who reviews incorrect answers learns faster. A professional who studies missed opportunities becomes more aware of future decisions. Failure also builds resilience. It teaches patience and reminds us that progress is rarely linear. Instead of seeing failure as the end of a path, treat it as feedback. The key is balance. Avoid extreme optimism and extreme negativity. Stay grounded in facts, ask questions, write down lessons, move forward with improved clarity. Leadership is not about avoiding mistakes completely. It is about responding wisely when they occur. That calm response becomes a source of strength over time. One of the most consistent themes in Jamie Dimon's leadership philosophy is long-term thinking. He often emphasized planning for years ahead while still focusing on daily execution. Long-term vision provides direction. It helps leaders make decisions that align with future stability rather than short-term excitement. But vision alone is not enough. Progress happens through daily habits. The combination of patience and action creates steady momentum. Each small improvement contributes to a larger outcome. A long-term mindset also reduces emotional reactions to temporary challenges. When you understand that growth takes time, you become less distracted by short-term noise. For viewers, this lesson encourages balance. Set goals that extend beyond immediate results. At the same time, commit to small actions you can control today. Leadership becomes easier when your daily work reflects a bigger purpose. Instead of chasing constant change, you build systems that improve gradually. Leadership is often misunderstood as authority, but in reality, leadership is responsibility. Jamie Dimon frequently spoke about accountability, owning decisions, supporting teams, and thinking about the broader impact of choices. True leaders do not hide during difficult moments. They communicate openly, take responsibility for outcomes, and focus on solutions rather than excuses. Responsibility also means protecting culture. A strong organization depends on trust, fairness, and clear expectations. For individuals, this lesson encourages personal ownership. Even without a leadership title, you can practice responsibility by managing your actions and learning from results. No leader succeeds alone. Dimon emphasized collaboration and building teams that challenge ideas constructively. Strong teams bring diverse perspectives. They help reduce blind spots and improve decision-making. A mentor-style leader listens carefully. Instead of seeking agreement, they encourage thoughtful discussion. This creates an environment where people feel respected and motivated. The lesson here is simple: invest in people. Long-term success often comes from strong relationships and shared purpose. Curiosity keeps leaders adaptable. Jamie Dimon's career shows a continuous focus on reading, learning, and understanding change. Learning is not limited to formal education. It includes observing trends, asking questions, and remaining open to new ideas. Curiosity also prevents complacency. When leaders believe they know everything, growth slows. Staying curious encourages humility and innovation. Growth without discipline can create instability. Dimon often highlighted the importance of managing risk carefully. This rule teaches viewers to think about consequences before making big decisions. Balance ambition with caution. Understand both potential rewards and possible challenges. Responsible growth creates sustainability. It allows progress without unnecessary stress. Clear communication builds trust. Leaders who explain ideas simply help teams stay aligned. Dimon's leadership style often focused on direct, honest communication. Avoid unnecessary complexity. Speak with purpose. For viewers, this lesson encourages improving how you express thoughts. Whether in work or personal life, clarity reduces misunderstandings. Difficult periods test leadership. Calm decision-making becomes essential. Instead of reacting quickly to pressure, disciplined leaders slow down. gather information and think strategically. This chapter reminds viewers that emotional control is a powerful skill. Crisis does not define you, your response does. The final rule is about consistency. Long-term respect is earned through repeated actions, not single achievements. Jamie Dimon's career reflects steady discipline over decades. Daily habits, responsible leadership, and continuous learning create lasting impact. Consistency builds trust. It shapes reputation and influence. For viewers, the message is clear. Focus on small actions repeated over time. Growth is not about dramatic change. It is about showing up every day with purpose, clarity, and patience.